I am so glad American Love is Blind is back, and this time around we're in DC. Let's talk about the square that we have: Leo, Hannah, Brittany, Nikki D. There's so much going on there. The first thing I gotta say is Leo needed a better psych evaluation before going on this show, because that guy is clearly not all sane. He continuously went on about how he didn't want somebody to go for his money. While you're on Love is Blind, they couldn't see your Rolex, but you told them what your job was and how your whole family died and now you're a millionaire. It's just a little bit odd. You really don't need to tell people that, especially if you don't want them to go for your money, and especially don't tell the one girl that told you she wants to be a trophy wife. That's probably red flag number one. But he literally couldn't choose between Hannah and Brittany. I honestly think he didn't have the capacity to differentiate them. Like, he probably in his brain had them both crossovered and he just didn't know who was who anymore. It didn't actually make sense. Hannah and Brittany are so different to each other. The fact that he couldn't choose between them is a bit weird. In the end, he was choosing Hannah because she wasn't choosing him. She went to break up with him because he wasn't choosing. So she made her decision and was like, look, I actually love this guy, so I'm gonna go with him, have a nice life. And he literally had a breakdown. He was like, no, I was coming in here to tell you that I love you, you're the love of my life, we're meant to be together. It must have went on for a good hour in real life, because Hannah was distraught. She actually just didn't even know what to do in this situation. He would not take no for an answer. She told him many times, no, I've come to my decision, I'm going with him. But literally only hours before that, he told Brittany, I still don't know, I need to talk to Hannah, but I love you so much, but I don't want to tell both of you that I love you. I can only tell one of you. And then he told Hannah. So it's like, is that not your decision? It honestly was so mind-boggling. It didn't make sense. Hannah kind of told Brittany the gist of it because she was so upset. She was almost hyperventilating when she went back to the quarters. So Brittany was kind of like, that's weird. It seemed like Brittany was not going to take him back after this, but honestly, money obviously spoke louder in her head. Hannah went in and told him, like, last night was disgusting, I don't like being treated like that, we're done, leave me alone. And he was like, yeah, I don't know why I acted like that because Brittany's the love of my life. Honestly, it doesn't make sense. But he was like, can you please tell Brittany that it was mutual, that we both decided this, and that I actually love her, like she's the most amazing person ever. And Hannah was like, you're so full of shit, tell her yourself. Brittany was willingly being second choice, and honestly I found Brittany to be a very interesting character, because she just wanted to be a trophy wife, a Barbie doll sitting on a motherfucking shelf. She didn't want to take care of the kids, she didn't want to cook or clean, she just wanted to be a trophy wife. I think she missed half of the description of trophy wife. I'm sure she'll find somebody somewhere. Another thing that was weird, when Brittany and Leo met after their proposal, she kept saying to him, if we don't get picked, will you take me to Miami? If we don't go to Mexico, can we go to Miami? I think she said it like 4 times, and we actually never hear them talking about if we don't get picked, because realistically we're not supposed to know that. That's a kind of behind the scenes secret, that certain couples don't get picked. They can only pick 6 couples. Yeah, she was saying that, and maybe that's part of the reason they didn't get picked, because Love is Blind was like, you're both looking for clout. And honestly, I think them two were 100%. Leo even said at one point, I don't need clout, I have money. But he's the only one on social media trying to make it as a personality. He's going around doing the whole street TikTok thing. He's definitely looking for clout. So they did tell us that they went to Miami and they split up, basically. So it was a good thing. They didn't waste Netflix's money sending them to Mexico. But I know that if the square situation didn't happen, we probably never would have even seen Leo and Brittany. But I think Netflix should take that into account, that I actually enjoyed that part, seeing the people that they didn't pick. At least we see in their relationship form. We didn't need to see it progress past it. But I guess if like the audience liked somebody that they didn't pick, it could cause some controversy. I think it is a good idea to show us the pod journey and then just show us who gets picked for Mexico basically. But on Hannah's side, we seen she was all set to pick Leo because she was letting the girl's opinions of Nikki D get to her, and she actually broke off with him. Like, she sent him home and everything. They had to tell him Hannah actually wants another date, and he was like, bitch was sending me home. I honestly think if Nick had have gone home, Leo would have picked Brittany straight away. That's the kind of weirdo vibes he was on. Off the bat on the honeymoon, Hannah doesn't want Nick to be himself at all. And for someone who's already self-conscious, she mentioned way too many times that she expected Nick to be taller and more built and better looking. So I thought that was a little bit weird. I see, and some people were criticizing him because she said her celebrity crush was Henry Cavill, and he was like, oh, I'm like a weaker version of him, or he said something along those lines. Honestly, I don't think he meant it as in like, I'm Henry Cavill's doppelganger. He is a weaker version of Henry Cavill. He's got dark hair and whatever, do you know what I mean? He's not saying I look like Henry Cavill. He was just playing off her celebrity crush. He wasn't claiming to be Henry Cavill. She expected him to be a lot better looking and taller, and he doesn't fit her description that she wants. I don't know if this is one of the reasons why she's treating him the way she is, but she's treating him like a child. I honestly don't think he's even acting that childish. He's just having fun on his holiday. I don't think they're gonna work because Hannah is honestly the childish one, if you ask me. That's not gonna work. I don't think either of them will actually like each other in the long run. But make sure to check out my other videos from this season and let me know all of your opinions. Next week I will be doing a full recap on how we go from there. I just wanted to catch you guys up on all of the couples that we've got. I hope you guys enjoyed these videos, and don't forget to subscribe so we can keep watching reality TV together. I will see you guys in the next video.